Once again, we're here at Crescent City High School, Metairie, Louisiana, home of the Pioneers. Before you is head boys varsity basketball coach Shaun Dumas. I-10 Crescent City Pioneers.
That's right.
What's up, Coach?
How you doing?
Man, I'm great, man. Thanks for inviting me to practice. Thanks for having me. It was an honor being here. So let's jump into it.
For sure.
Go ahead and tell the Off the Bench Sports listeners a little bit about Coach D.
All right, well, Coach Shaun, head basketball coach here at Crescent City. Been here for about 6 years. It's my 6th year here. Been able to create a nice legacy here. Play basketball at a high level, coach at a high level, and now I'm here just ready to continue to serve my kids.
Right. Got to watch you again in practice today. You did a lot of teaching.
Yeah.
Is that a lot of the culture that goes here at Crescent City?
Absolutely. We big on player development and teaching and kids learning how to play the game the right way. And so I feel like if we don't teach our kids, not just basketball, but life skills, then we lose them. And so that's where we at with it, and that's what we do. That's what we focus on here, and that's what changed the culture here. So, God is good in that part.
Right. I always love a man that carry God with him. That just does something to my spirit.
That's right.
Got to ask you a little tough question here.
Okay.
What's the goal?
The goal?
The goal.
Ultimately, we can say to win games, right?
Right.
But most importantly, the goal for us is to love each other, right?
Right.
Wins and losses take care of each other itself.
Exactly.
So ultimately, it's just to love each other, man. We play basketball like we love each other. We play defense like we love each other. We play offense and we play transition defense like we love each other. The ultimate goal is to play basketball like we love each other. And that's the greatest commandment, to love your neighbor as yourself. So that's what we do, man. And ultimately, guess what? That's going to translate to championships. That's going to translate to wins. That's going to translate to all kind of glorious things. But the first ultimate goal is just to love each other, man. And that's what we've been able to do here.
Right. Around the nation,
yeah.
A lot of people talk about culture, creating a culture of winning, discipline, honor, integrity, unselfishness as a basketball player. Tell us about your philosophies in that aspect.
Yeah. Well, the biggest thing here is we've been able to create a legacy here. And in this legacy that we've been able to create, I've been fortunate and blessed with a group of guys that come in and they're low maintenance. They come in, they do what they're supposed to do. They take care of what they got to take care of in the classroom. They take care of what they got to take care of on the court. I got kids that come in at 5:45 in the morning and they work on their own. It's not something that I mandate. That's something that they like to do. And honestly, like even right now, we finished practice and I got kids that's just waiting to work on their own game, after being a student all day. So the culture, once we set it, took care of itself. But we real big on legacy here. You're leaving a legacy in your life, whether you want to or not. You're leaving some kind of legacy, and we've been fortunate enough with some kids to be some pioneers here to leave a major legacy.
What are you looking forward to as far as games? I try not to ask this question, but sometimes I want to know because you guys are 2016, 2017 state champions, runner-up this past season. We had conversations before. We've seen each other out and about. I know your goal is to get back to the state championship. I know that's not the question. What I'm asking is, what teams do you want to see along the way to make it easier for when that time gets here?
Well, I mean, we don't shy away from anybody. We play against the best. We start out with some tough. We got Jehovah Jireh, second game of the season. We're gonna go out of town and play some teams out of state. We in a couple showcase games. Listen, we want to play the best teams in the state. We got a Madison Prep Tournament, which was really, really good for us. Country Day is really, really good for us. I mean, just throughout our schedule, we constantly been battle tested through in and throughout. So I think we'll be ready, come February, March.
Well, battle testing is the way champions are built.
That's right.
It's the way champions are born.
That's right.
We honestly, from the bottom of our hearts at Off the Bench Sports, want to thank you for giving us the opportunity to come in and view your entire practice. Don't hesitate to call us again if it's anything that we can do for you.
For sure.
I appreciate you, Coach Shaun. Thank you. And remember, get off the bench, get into the game.
That's right. Thank you for having me.